Takeo, GOATa. GOATa, dude. Greatest of all time, GOATa. Straight up my best boy for the season. Done. Done. I don't even care. I'm done. GOATa, I love this dude. It's done. After 2 episodes, I'm still fanboying like crazy. Ore Monogatari, episode 2. Base Madhouse is just going in, dude. It's hard. This series at the core of the romance elements and the shoujo demographic, it's beautiful. It straight up is. I'm gonna reiterate again, best romance shoujo 2015. I don't see anything else competing with this. No, I'm not comparing it to Yona, which I'm currently watching right now. Yona's Beast. If you haven't watched Akatsuki no Yona, definitely check it out. That is not primarily a romance genre. Yes, it's a shoujo. The primary genre is not romance. Okay, this is a romance gear shoujo. You only get a gem like this once a year. There is not going to be another romance shoujo that can beat this year. I just don't see it. I don't see it. This series is beautiful, okay? And GOATa is the glue that holds it together. I love this character. Just how endearing, you know, earnest, strong-willed, and kind-hearted he is. And, you know, kind of just the cluelessness and everything about his persona, his kindness at the heart of him, dude. I love this character. I just do. I really do. He has me rolling around laughing and frustrated at the same time, dude. Yamato, you save her again. You save her again. You discard everything to save your boy Suna and Yamato. You dive and catch a falling beam, dude, and holster it up and are inspired to toss it over when you see Yamato struggling her hardest, dude. The cuteness is so kawaii. Her making for him, like, throughout the episode, continuing to show that obviously she likes him, dude. I don't care what anyone says. Obviously, she likes him. And, dude, GOATa, we gotta talk again for a second because she straight up invited you on a date on the upcoming weekend, and you interpreted it as she's finally ready to ask for relationship advice with Suna. She told you to leave that boy at home. She told you to let that dude sit around and play with himself at home. I just want you to come. But nah, you gotta Mr. It's gonna take him so long to come to the truth. But as much as I want to poke jazz at Suna, he's a really dope character. He really is. Despite the cool, you know, cliche, calm exterior and everything like that, he's a genuine friend. I love this dude. I really like this dude. After what we get with the backstory this episode, I absolutely love Suna. I'm still gonna fuck with the dude. I'm still gonna poke jabs at him because it's funny. It's funny to me. Like, even GOATa does it. He's trying to figure out who this dude's ideal woman is in the beginning half of the episode. And did you see that animation, dude? And the color palette, just how vibrant the art style was when they're going on that walk and they come up against, you know, the bud tree and everything like that, and just that the sunset is in the background. I'm just like, oh my god, Madhouse, you got me with this crazy eye candy. All of these shots with Takeo's just confused faces and everything like that. Dude, this is why GOATa's best boy. But I digress. He's trying to find out, and these are just even more reasons. He's trying to find out who his ideal woman is, and he's throwing out the Frau and Sailor comparison, tossing in some Mobile Suit Gundam terminology. He's throwing in the AKB girls. He's just going in with all this hilarious stuff and just his whole demeanor and approach to Suna. And I love, again, the stylistic insertions of just the little text on the side showing, you know, the thought process of certain characters like Suna. He's like, oh, you're too close. And he's just kind of like hanging back. I'm just like, yeah, this is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But he's still poking jabs at Suna. He's like, he's trying to find out if he's actually interested in girls. He's like, oh, do you really have, like, balls down there? Like, what are you doing? He's like, of course I'm interested in girls. For Suna, what it is that he finds relationships to be tedious. He thinks that the thought of one makes him tired. It's boring to him. He's not trying to get involved with that. Yes, he has an interest in girls. He's just, and I was poking jazz in the first episode on that front, but that was just for fun. That's just for fun. I like fucking with the homie Suna, but to see in his flashback when GOATa's trying to build him up and play him up for Yamato, and he's basically like, in the past, you know, when I peed myself, you know, he would toss a bucket of water on himself too, and, you know, no matter how much he, like, joked around and made fun of me for whatever I did, you know, he would share his bento with me. He'd always be there for me and everything like that. I'm just like, dude, he's a genuine friend. And I see that even though the love triangle that persists right now is wholeheartedly going to be a result of GOATa's generation, and I think that it's not going to be hard-pressed for Suna to actually catch some feelings for Yamato. I think that ultimately Suna is a really good friend, and he will do right by GOATa once he gets really privy to the mistake that he's making and the path that he's going down. Or it could develop. I'm not putting it past it. I'm just theory crafting here. I don't want spoilers, but it could develop to the point where it is a genuine love triangle and Suna genuinely has feelings for Yamato. I don't see Yamato's feeling changing. I see her being, you know, infatuated with GOATa the entire time. Dude just saved her life for the second time. She's calling him out to bake him cakes every 5 seconds. She's telling him to leave Suna at home and go out with her on the weekend. I'm just like, yo, how much more obvious can it be, GOATa? And yeah, I can't hate on you because, yo, just straight up the demeanor, the faces, I'm just like, it's Gorilla-chan, dude. You're straight up a gorilla in a different way from Kondo. You see him typing back and reading out the characters during his text message, just like character by character. I was dying, dude. I'm just like, how earnest and how endearing this character is. How he has me laughing, and yet how genuine of a person he is, dude. That's one of the reasons I love this series and why I think it's such a good and refreshing shoujo, because we get this male perspective and focus, but it's done in such an endearing way, clearly geared to the the female demographic and to shoujo demographic. And the comedy, Madhouse is making it with beautiful animation. I love the voice actors. The characters are super genuine. The music is nice. Everything about this series is going in hard right now. So that's pretty much the episode. We get a little bit of progression, you know, in terms of GOATa and Yamato and everything like that. He's still trying to, you know, work on bringing Suna and Yamato together, which clearly is not what either of them really wants at this point. Suna, you know, I could see the dude starting to develop some feelings for her. I'm just saying, I could easily see it happening, but at the end of the day, if he sees, and he already does see, he already sees that GOATa, you know, is infatuated with Yamato. But then again, Suna also realizes that GOATa always falls for that kind of cute girl. He mentions it earlier in this episode, and GOATa's like, maybe that is true. But at the end of the day, there's something so beautiful about Yamato, dude. Oh my goodness. It's just, I love these characters. We do need a couple bit more people, like, just to fill it out, and I feel like we'll get that, you know, post, like, episode 4 or 5, we might get, like, a couple more characters. I haven't read the manga. I don't want spoilers. I'm just saying that'll fill out the cast and everything like that. But these core characters right here, beautiful. GOATa, best boy. That's just the overall. That's the moral of the story. GOATa is that shit, dude. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. So that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts on the second episode of Monogatari, and I'm out. Peace.